Well, I'm connected now. Oh, there it goes. Well, at least the old IT trick worked, it seems. Alright. Oh my goodness, though, y'all. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. My guy. Oh. What do I even say, y'all? I don't even know anymore. But you know what? Let's just jump in. Because I honestly need to unpack what I just read. And it's not going to be a very easy thing to do. Unless I'm trying to do something else, honestly. Wait, you can't even see me right now. Hang on. There I am. Sorry, sorry, all everything decided to break as soon as I decided to jump on, so welcome back to the Bite the Robot show. I'm Bite. You know me by now. Let's just do this. But yeah, I'm just gonna grind while I yap incessantly about what it is I just read. Cause oh my god. Oh my god. Is all I have to say about this. Cheapers creepers. I'm feeling a bit raw at the moment. Because as I was saying earlier, I started reading Oyasumi Punpun and dear God, dear everything that is good in the world. That was quite the adventure I just went on. I made it all the way to chapter I made it all the way to chapter, oh god, I don't even remember. I just know that I'm on volume 7, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, I also changed the voices back to English. Yeah. I don't really know why, but I did. Yeah. My goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm getting rated. What's up, y'all? So anyway, I gotta unload about what I just read. I read Oyasumi Punpun, and I'm raw at the moment. Oh my god. Everybody's rating. Holy crap. Welcome, y'all. This is like the most impromptu thing I've done. So, yeah. Oh my god. I don't know how much more of it I have left, but my goodness. There is so much I need to unpack about this, but I think I'm like getting close to like chapter 64. I just got past the bit where, and spoiler alert, because right now I'm straight up I'm just gonna straight up get into the meat of this because dear lord, this is so ridiculous. Or I don't know, hang on. I was reading it online. Volume 7, and I'm on chapter 71. Alright. I need to kind of focus as well. But oh man. So I've just gotten to the part where Punpun's mom just died. And freaking he's just I don't know, man. I'm at a loss for words. This kid's life is so sad. It's so sad. If I chuckle, that's because, oh dear, I can't even think properly. Whew. Oh, hey, there's a raider. But yes, thank you for Udon Noodles for raiding. This is cool. I've never had a raid. This is neat. But yeah. I don't know what to say. It's so depressing. And I haven't read a good manga in a very long time, so when one of my coworkers recommended to me this manga, I was like, my goodness. I just oh boy. I don't even know how else to put it. Shut up, make a lobby. We're teaming up on your missions. Nah, I get ya. Yeah, I don't mind making a lobby. Let's do it. I'll do it after I complete this one, though. Nah, you know what? Screw it. Let's go now. Let's go. I don't really know what to do with the missions, to be real with you, but yeah, I was just gonna come on and yap. I have skip on right now, just because, yeah. Yeah. And one sec. My goodness. I needed to crack my neck. We're moving to the multiplayer lobby. We're gonna create the multiplayer lobby. Yeah. Comment. Oh no, no input. I have no input. And those of you who are playing, there you go. There you go. I'm gonna leave this up here for a sec so y'all can see this. But the password in all caps is bot yeah 1. Or I guess botty. Yeah, it's botty. Sure. Let's go. Oh, jeepers. Jeepers creepers. Oh yeah, you also get to see my first multiplayer. To continue yapping, though, holy Jesus, there is just so much to unpack with Oyasumi Punpun. There is just, ugh, it hurt to read, dude. It hurts so much to read, but it was worth it, I suppose. Or I thought it was worth it. Yeah, I'm on PlayStation. I don't play on I don't have a computer strong enough to run that yet. Yeah. So I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. I capture everything on my PlayStation. Oh boy. Oh no, dang. Sorry about that. Well, thank you for thanks for visiting at least. Appreciate it. I'll still leave the multiplayer lobby up in case. Aw. Sorry guys. Sorry about that. One day we will play together. Together. Yeah. Alright, so I'll just jump back into the mission, I suppose.
This is the mission desk.
To continue yapping, though, oh my god. I'm past the point where Punpun's mom dies of cancer. And the fact that his life is just sad and that he's living alone right now. My God. I'm just so like over the top on how ridiculously sad this is. And so far from everything that I've read, it's one of those really like incredibly relatable things that I've ever seen when it comes to just straight up, these are emotions that I felt when I was that young. I was like, oh God, what is this manga? And why do I feel so called out? It hurts so much to actually read that, but I can't say I actually enjoyed it, but this is one of the best manga I've read. It's up there. And I don't really read manga that much anymore. It's kind of wild to think about, but yeah, I don't really read manga or manhwa that much anymore, just because where I live, there's not really a good selection of anything, so I just ended up in a situation where I was reading this, and the only thing I could think of was, holy hot damn, this is some of the most, like, realist emotions I've seen put into a manga in quite a while. So, also, at first, I'm gonna be real with y'all, I thought that the artist drawing everything as a bird would turn me off to the idea, but it actually made it more painful somehow. Just everything drawn in this like, oh hey, the character is and his whole family are these like cutesy bird characters, and then it turns out all of them are miserable people in their own unique ways. And I think with also, or just something that I found very tragic at least, was you could tell that Punpun's dad was definitely trying to be a better guy than he actually ended up being, but life just kind of trashed him. It's hard to describe, very hard to describe my feelings right now for this manga, but I think if I had to say, I'm putting it up there. That's so wild. It's so wild to me to think, like, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like I have so much to unpack and I'm not the right person to do it. Because I'm not really, like, equipped yet. I haven't had time to really like have grief period, but I needed to get my like thoughts out there, just at least for now. But dear Lord, it's just been so like such a journey to read this manga and then just like process all of the like emotional pain from this one poor kid. Oh man, I'm laughing now, but if I don't, I'm gonna cry, to be real with you. I legit feel that way. Like, oh boy. But it is definitely one of the greats that I've ever read. I definitely see why it was recommended to me at work. So, I don't know if the person who recommended this to me is going to see this, but if you are watching at any point, whether it be here on this stream right now or on the VOD that's going to come up later, thanks and also screw you. Like, legit thank you for showing me an amazing manga, but screw you for giving me emotions that I was not prepared to face today. It's like therapy. It's like therapy in manga form. It's just very raw. Oh boy. That's all I can really say about that, y'all. Just woof. Just woof. Woof. Woof woof. Uh-huh. Sure. I'm rescuing you just so you could shut up.
Oh man, here
Oh, God. I wonder if everyone else feels this way after they've read this for the first time. If there are any raiders that are still here that aren't completely disappointed in me for not playing on PC, when you were reading Oyasumi Punpun, did any one of you, have this feeling of like profound emptiness afterwards, or just like just really profound sadness? Because oh my god, I don't think I've ever felt more hollow reading a manga, and I mean that in a good way. By the way, this isn't like a bad thing, but I just feel so hollow after reading it, to the point where I'm just like, oh, frick. And dear Lord, when I say frick, does it legit hurt me to read that manga? But it hurt in a good way. Those early chapters, though, what I think is really crazy is that the early chapters are so, like, they're still tragic and they're still, like, sad in their own way, but I just can't adequately describe the feeling of just, I don't know, dread, I think is the right word. Like, I felt this really deep sense of dread with every chapter that I read, and I was just, oof. Ooh. It's a shudder, but
Welcome.
my goodness. All right, let's see.
Hello there.
Ugh. There we go.
This is the mission desk. Come in.
Since I'm doing all the quests on my own, I guess I'll continue yapping and continue to just gush about this frickin' manga, because oh my god. I don't think I've run into a manga quite yet where I just felt both, well, dread and just very profound sympathy for such broken people. You know what I mean? I don't know if there's a word for it, where you just read about severely broken people or watch something about severely broken people, and then you're just like, you realize that they're making stupid and awful decisions, but there's also an element to them where it's just like, dear God. Like, you want to root for these people, but you root for them in the same way that you root for like a stupid family member who did something really bad. I think that's a good way to describe it, actually, is I'm rooting for every character in the same way that I would root for a family member who's made terrible decisions in life. It's very difficult to actually comprehend. Oh boy. So yeah, I just needed to get this off my chest and put it out there on the internet, just because otherwise, holy balls. The pain that I felt of just reading that manga made me need to come on and talk about it. I actually wasn't even thinking of streaming today. Just give myself another break before I do my scheduled one tomorrow at like 10 a.m. But I was just so obliterated by this manga that I was like, nope, we're talking about it tonight. I need to speak of this. Otherwise, the emotions They will ball up in my central processing unit, and I will not be able to sleep.
Hey, the shield is down.
Ugh. So yeah, I just needed to vent about this for a bit because, dear God, I am absolutely adding it to my like. I don't even have a Mal. I should make one, but in my head, I'm adding it to my like. This is one of the best things I've read in a very long time. Followed closely, kind of like. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll talk more about my manga and anime stuff, but needless to say, before tonight, I hadn't actually read a manga in like, I want to say 3 years now. And the reason why is actually kind of, I don't know, I'll touch on that later, but yeah, I mean, I wasn't really expecting to get much out of this, but I got destroyed, for lack of a better word. And I definitely get the hype now. So, yeah. Holy crap. There just needed to be some venting happening around the screen because, good lord. I needed it. I also need to debate on what I'm going to read tomorrow for my little degenerate book club. And by that I mean my bad fanfic and or creepypasta. I haven't even thought about it yet. And I don't think I'm gonna think about it from... Oh, wow, I actually lost. Good lord. I don't care. Repair Revive doesn't actually change my rating. It hurts my pride, but it doesn't hurt my rating, so... Actually, no, nothing hurts more right now than... nothing hurts more than the heart metal that drives my, that drives my coolant lines right now. That hurts after reading Oyasumi Punpun. And... oh my god. Yeah, I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but I don't care. You know what? I need to process what I just read. But all I'm gonna say, worth it. Absolutely worth it. It's very rare that I get to read something and it actually do something for me, so I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'm gonna have to ask people what their recommendations are for manga that will just absolutely destroy me in this way, because... or entertain me. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm processing right now. And that processing had to be blorfed onto the internet, because otherwise... yeah, I don't think I was going to be able to sleep. But anyway. How is it that... whatever, I'm not going to judge anymore. I died on this level too.
No turning back now. Let's get him.
But that's only because I keep getting cocky and a little careless. And I keep forgetting to activate my abilities, because I'm an idiot. Alright, let's go. Oh.
Could someone give me a hand?
Alright, they ripped my arm off. That's why, okay. Ugh. Cease.
Someone give me a hand?
I need to restore some health, so... my radiation will help.
Give me a hand?
Now I just air combo. Oh, man.
That was too much.
Wow, I am not playing good right now. When my emotional core is acting up, you know, that's all right. That's just how I'll excuse my poor play. That, or I'll just say my controller's broken, even though I'm using a control module in my own head. Anyway. Air combo in the corner. Yeah, there you go. I don't care if my play is substandard. Is subpar is what I meant to say. Substandard. That too, but yeah. Oh, come on. Round break. Thank you. I am. Yeah. 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 Everything hurts. Everything is sad at the moment. But yeah. I mean, other than that, like, it's interesting too because I was kind of, to be very honest with y'all, very emotionally tired when I came home from the 9 to 5. So it's interesting. I was already kind of like drained, and then I started reading this and got more drained, but it was a good drain. I don't know how to I don't know how to describe this feeling. But imagine like getting really exhausted and then reading something, getting more exhausted, but deriving some kind of like satisfaction from it. I'm terrible at describing emotions, so all sorry. All right. But yeah. This is kind of where I'm sitting right now. Oh,
Mission
boy.
desk.
Let's see. No, we're still gonna grind because I need to, I don't know. For those of you who are still watching, I tried making myself as Gunpla, and then it turned out substandard and very kind of mid. So now I'm doing a lot of revision work, especially since I have the new like EX2 stuff. Plus, I might actually change up the plans a little bit and make it look adjacent to me without it being like a direct, oh yes, the bite cosplay bot. If that makes any sense at all. Yeah. So other than me experiencing Oyasumi Punpun, I'm resettling in at work right now, and it's kind of weird. Everything's efficient now, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to it being very inefficient. But we're finally in a place where I feel like I can actually do my job and not give my processing unit an aneurysm. So, you know, there's some robot lore for you. Yes, robots can get an aneurysm. All right. All right. We comboing. Use the rockets. I need to also remember to use my Amibiki because it actually will protect me from damage while I'm attacking. I'm not playing well, but there's a little bit of an emotional load going on too with
Now's our chance. Destroy that
Oyasumi Punpun. I'm looking forward to finishing it. I don't know how much I have left of it to read, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm greatly looking forward to it. All right. Oh boy. Here we go. Yep. Sure, whatever. I just don't know where else the story can go because I feel like it's already hit its like emotionally like heaviest parts. So, but I probably shouldn't say that because this also feels like the kind of manga where I'm going to say that it hit its emotional peaks right now, and then it's going to do something that's going to like annihilate me mentally and emotionally. I'm not even sure anymore. All right. So we grinding.
Now's our chance. Destroy that barrier.
Yeah. So that was the whole point of this, is just to emotionally unload onto the internet. Hey guys, you mind if I trauma dump a little bit? Not really. Alright. Let's see now. Where's that going? Yeah. Also, when I check my Twitter, I end up getting very surprised at the fact that there are actually people who follow me now. I'm flattered, but I don't know what to make of it. It's a very humbling feeling, actually, that people actually derive enjoyment from listening and or watching and or doing things that I, or being like adjacent to the things that I do. It's a very odd feeling, but I'm flattered all the same that y'all made your way to this humble little robot in some way. All right. Enough getting sentimental. More breaking things. Boom, boom. And ground break. All right. Getting it. Yeah, actually, to give some like tactical advice, I suppose, if it's even required, given how simplistic this game is that I like grinding this level. Gives the best rewards, and it gives...
Come on, we can handle these guys, no problem.
It's actually just a very quick place to grind, if I'm being real with you. That it doesn't require like level changes, or it doesn't require any kind of like special setup. You could just load into it and then do the mission. There you go. You can grind it. And doing this on new type is actually, well, it's made my weapons and gunplay itself quite strong. Like the Calibarn Amazing right now, which is the gunpla I'm using, it's made my Calibarn Amazing feel actually amazing.
We nailed that one.
Although I might change the setup at some point because it's a little bit hard to use.
Dang, look at that score. That was
Yeah.
perfect.
Skeep. And I guess what I mean by hard to use is that maybe it's just a skill issue on my part, and that's like 90% of my gameplay on anything. But it's a little like taxing, I suppose, to kind of try and keep track of everything that's going on. Hang on. I'm just adjusting where I sit on screen real quick. Oh, wow. There's so many people that rated that one time. That's still cool. I just took a quick break to acknowledge that all of you are awesome for coming, even if most of you didn't stay. If any. Oh well. I still thought it was cool. Heck yeah. Oh, Jesus. No, I don't want to adjust any of my parts yet. I'm going to do that mission at least another 4 times before I start building.
Come in, welcome. Come in.
Yeah. Shush. Use the Brewster, and let's go. You know what? I guess I could talk a little bit more about my anime and manga preferences. I mean, if you couldn't guess based on who you're watching, then
All right, here we go.
I'm concerned, but you can probably guess that I gravitate more towards mecha-related stuff and, like, action-oriented...
Now's our chance.
an action-oriented manga, but I also just like reading really weird stuff. Like, I don't really have... This might just be a thing for me, but when I was a lot younger, I had more tolerance for, like, tropes and like very tropey anime and manga, but nowadays I just don't. If there's a trope that annoys me, it will forever taint how much I enjoy what I'm reading or watching. But to give you kind of like a brief sample of like my formative and or all-time favorites. Well, Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann is very close to like triple S tier for me in terms of what I could be watching at any given time. I also really enjoyed reading and watching like God. Okay, so I know people kind of, when they think of Gundam, they don't really think of these two, but I very thoroughly enjoyed both O8MS Team, and I also very much enjoyed like oh god. This is gonna get me crucified, but you know what, screw it. I like what I like. Mobile Fighter G Gundam. I was never a Gundam Wing fan, even though I really liked the mech design. Let's see. I also really like Line Barrels of Iron, Full Metal Panic. Those are classics for me as well. Tried getting into Darling in the Franxx, but it annoyed me too much, so I gave up. I get that people have their like mech waifu in that series, but I don't like it. It's not for me. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, I really liked this is gonna sound weird, but I really liked Yu Yu Hakusho, and I really also liked Detective Conan. So one of my favorite things to do, and I don't know how many of you people remember this, and it's also kind of why I prefer to stream stuff like this a little bit later, to be kind of honest with you, is that I enjoyed very much growing up Adult Swim. Like when I was still a young program and I still had feedypajamas.exe going on and Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch.exe. I loved sneaking awake and watching Adult Swim. And on there, they would show like very weird things from time to time. And sometimes they would show anime that was just barely getting translated. So the translation work was kind of dubious at best. But it's where I picked up one of my first loves in anime, which was actually Yu Yu Hakusho. But I also developed a love for Trigun and Outlaw Star, so to the point where I wished I could be Gene Starwind, if you wanted a little bit of cringe lore on Bite the Robot. Your boy wanted to be Gene Starwind at one point, because I thought he was the pinnacle of cool. Let's see. Wow, I really diverged topics. I'm getting as bad as my motherboard. Yeah, no, I tended to enjoy manga that had like,
Oh man, they got me.
I don't know how to describe it, but you know when you have a character that pretends that they're stupid, but they actually end up being one of the most overpowered characters in the entire show? I like that kind of stuff. And shonen battle anime was always the thing I kind of gravitated towards, but over time, oh dang it, whatever. I need to focus a little bit, sorry. Because once again, I forget to use my EX abilities and it costs me. Let's see, what other manga that I really enjoy reading? Okay, this is going to be another weird one, probably. I don't know. But I also really enjoyed reading the Dot Hack series. but I hated the anime. I also really enjoyed the video games, as long as they didn't have a certain character named Haseo. I hated Haseo. But all the OG dot hack, chef's kiss. It was amazing. Haseo, I feel like, was the template for the edgy dark clothing, the edgy dark clothing Marty stew that everybody likes and is like, oh wow, we really need to get this guy. That being said, though, the video games were cool, and I forever waited for an actual MMO version of the world, but it never came. Disappointment. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll make it myself. If I get bored enough and or ambitious enough and or revive my dream of wanting to be a game dev. Because I've kind of given up on that dream. I don't really want to do that anyway. Not currently. All I do know is that this guy does not die, and I need to make sure that I use my EX skills, because I'm doofus. I need to have a soundboard in the background where every time I know I can use an EX skill and I just don't, where I just call myself stupid.
Mission cleared.
Oh well. It is what it is, I suppose. Alright. I'm so glad that dying doesn't actually mess up your S rank. Otherwise, this would be far more frustrating. Alright,
This is the mission desk.
let's see now. Yes, you're very enthusiastic about giving me my missions. Oh yes. Too bad that there's not very many people here anymore, because I wanted to ask a couple of questions to the raiders. One of which being
All right, it's go time.
that I didn't actually realize that this game released on PC. Or any other platform for that matter. Kind of shocked that even though it does exist on other platforms in the current era of gaming we live in, why there wouldn't be any crossplay. It's a little weird to me, but oh well. I'm gonna have to look up later what other platforms this is on, because if it's on PC, there's a few things I think would be cool to do in terms of like, maybe not. I was gonna say mods, but nah. I won't mod.
No point in attacking now. It's shielded.
Anyway, to get on with it. Wow, I really don't know what else to say. Actually, now that I think about it, and now that I'm like reflecting on my tastes in media, I've been more drawn to novels than I've been ever drawn to manga, because I tended to read more like novel books than actual manga. But all the manga that I've read was usually as a recommendation that someone else gave me. I ended up reading quite a bit, but
Now's our chance. Destroy that monolith.
if there's one regret I have about the manga that I've read, it's that I never read the Detective Conan manga. And I feel if it even exists, because I don't know if it does or not. That's probably just me being like out of touch or selectively fan basey, but I regret not reading Detective Conan or seeking it out. But at this point, I don't feel like I should. I don't know. It's hard to say, but I feel like I've half lost the right to, and also I just don't have the time. to really delve into something unless I know I'm going to have a day off the next day. Which actually leads me to why I started Oyasumi Punpun. Funnily enough, we're circling back. There is a theme to this. There is a theme to this yapping, after all. Like, what actually drew me to try and read it tonight was after getting recommended it to by a customer from my 9 to 5. I was like, you know what? If I don't read it now, I'm just gonna forget later, and I'm never gonna do it. So let's just do it now. And so I did. And now I'm paying the consequences of my actions. It's not a terrible consequence, though. There's definitely worse, but... Ugh. I resonated far, far too much with that manga in ways that were both very uncomfortable and very relatable. It's alright, though. Oh, yeah. I do hope, though, that this does get crossplay one day and then I can play with other people in this community of Gundam Breaker, because I think that'd be pretty neat. Because, yeah, it's a little sad, actually, that there's no crossplay that would allow us to game together, but oh well. Can't always get what we want, even if what I want is to play video games with cool people. Oh well. Broke my arm off again. So of course they did. Smack him around in the air for a little bit. And then, what am I doing? What am I doing? That is terrain, my guy. Right. Come on now, boy. I know you're emotionally destroyed by Oyasumi Punpun, but we gotta focus to a degree on what we're doing. I've already embarrassed myself twice this stream. Yes, I know. You're down for the count, but the doormat can go get you. Sorry, of all the Gundam Breaker games, I think this one might have my least favorite cast. That might be a bit of a hot take, but of the other Gundam Breaker games that I've played, I don't really like the characters in this one. I miss Yuichi and Machio. To be fair, though, I like to think that in every Gundam Breaker game, I'm playing the same character. And that at this point, he's just a crotchety old man. Oh, well. Alright. Well, we hit a new breaker rank, which is nice, but, you know. We doing. Yeah, let's do one more, and then I think I'm going to start building a little. Theory crafting. Just to see what's going on. And then... yeah, I don't know. I also have to think about what I'm going to read tomorrow for my bad creepypasta / bad fanfiction read. There's so much to pick from in the cesspool that is the internet. But we'll figure it out. Or I'll figure it out, rather. I've already done the Game Freak leaks. And I've already done a spooky season special, so... there's one that I've been wanting to put off for quite a while because I don't really think it's the right time to do it, but one that I was thinking of doing, and this is purely just my own, like, fascination with it for how, like, ironically good it is and also how unironically good it is. and that is Tails Gets Trolled. It's a comic that's drawn very poorly. That I think was a statement on Sonichu. I don't know. Sonichu itself is something that I'm going to get to eventually, but it's not going to be anytime soon because I feel like I need to be properly equipped for that, and I'm not. Plus, to just read Sonichu by itself doesn't really interest me. Even though it is funny and cringe, but I feel like with Sonichu you also have to do like a documentary on Chris Chan himself, which him, herself, them, I don't know. I don't say anything maliciously about that person, but I'm very convinced that whoever Chris Chan is
And or thinks they are.
is not genuine. But I feel like I almost have to talk about Chris Chan in general in order to actually do Sonichu justice. That's just me, though. So maybe tomorrow I'll do Tails Gets Trolled. Also, there's sort of a researched thing that I want to try doing. And this is just purely my own, like, curiosity and wish to learn about why all of the worst fanfic and or creepypastas are about Sonic. Like, what draws people to the madness that is Sonic? That might be a poor way of phrasing it, but I'm genuinely curious as to why Sonic of all things? Good lord. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. All right. I really like the Night Comet sword ability.
No point in attacking now.
I feel like that was a good decision to actually implement this into my build. All right. Yep.
That was too much. I'm down.
Oh yeah. And we call this Missile
Oh
Launch.
man, they got me.
Yep, I know they did. That's just because you're bad.
Oh man, they got me.
Okay, so one of my least favorite tropes in video games is the I lost in the cutscene, but won in the gameplay. And to some degree, whenever I see it, I always get like mildly annoyed. So when it was going on in the main like campaign of this game, I just couldn't help but be like, yep, sure. This was a team effort. Big air quotes, team. And I was always questioning these two characters' role on my team because I was like, yeah,
Well, they look pretty
I
tough.
pretty much hard carried both of you into being like in lore famous. You guys actually suck. I will also mention that, and I will also confess, I got a little annoyed when they reintroduced Misa. I was like, oh god, I thought I was done with you. Because I didn't like Misa either. And maybe she's gotten better as a character. I don't know. But, because I haven't seen the battle logs. I will say that the burning Gundam that she has looks cool, but
I just don't know if she's gotten better or... Oh my god, I need to stop. I need to actually use my abilities. Alright. It's enough playing around. I only get one more retry.
I think this is just a combination of me being tired and also just like being very emotionally drained. That moment when you read a manga and it leaves you raw.
Fine. You're last. Just die, please. Come on, Fenix. You're the most overpowered Gundam in the franchise, according to some theorists.
Aside from the turn A, I suppose.
Alright. Now then. Gonna call it there for the grinding, but
I'm going to do a little bit of building now. Because I really want to perfect Bite Bot.
Are you some sort of new type?
Shut up.
boy. When I was your age, I was 24. Okay.
So, I will also confess I did grind a little off stream. And I did grind just a tad bit with other things, but I'm going to keep this version of BiteBot for posterity because I feel like I did an okay job, but it's kind of mid as a build. So instead of trying to get a 1-to-1 on how I look, I'm going to try something else.
And that something else is I want to get close, but I don't feel compelled to try and like get a 1-to-1 anymore. And also, what I've done is I've created this.
This is going to be my like blank slate template for every build. So anytime I want to make a new build, I'm going to just load this guy up. It's as generic as I could think of.
So, yeah, we're going to load him up. And then we're going to build on top of him. Because why not?
Alright.
Now to do this,
I really liked the Mac knife
head, so I think I'm going to stick with that. If I can remember where the Mac knife is. I don't remember where the Mac knife face head is. Oh well, I'll keep looking. Right. No, I thought I found it, but it turned out that's not at all the case. Alright. Where is Mac knife? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I already have one. I already have one upgraded, so I'll just use that one. Actually, equip with the default colors for now. Yeah.
because at least this is like my face adjacent.
No, default colors, thank you. Alright. Now, this is where the tricky part comes. I don't know what else I should use.
Excuse me.
Just let me yawn in your ear.
I do that a lot, though.
I blame being sleepy. Excuse me. Let's see. I really like the Uraven stuff, actually.
I like that they tried to implement a core Gundam, but they picked like one of the ugliest versions.
Because, plot twist, I love core Gundam. Also, sorry if you heard me drinking water, but I required a little bit of coolant. But yeah, I like
Because plot twist, I like Core Gundam. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna try and making one of my kit bashes instead, and then just give it my coloring. So we're gonna go default colors on that, and then actually I have a bit of I just got inspired to do something. It will require a little bit of finessing, but I think I got a cool idea. Alright, let's see now. I need to get this just right. And by just right, I mean there is quite... Oh man, hang on. Not these legs, but... Oh man, I really want to use them, but... Huh. Hold up. I'm gonna scooch myself again. Scooch. There we go. Alright. Now I'm not obstructing my own view. Because until I can get myself a second monitor, I have to play everything on one. So... yeah. Things are a bit teeny for me when I try to record. Need to get the double monitor upgrade for my view, for my vision and eyes, actually. Oh well. Eventually, I'll get that firmware update. Until then, though, I wish these were different, but I feel like I can finesse this still. And I will confess, part of my idea requires doing this. Alright. Now then, the next thing I need to do is not use the Gundam 00. In fact, what I need to use, because it's the closest that I can think of, is the Naudile arm. Wait, I'm gonna look at the Naudile arms first before I make that judgment call, because I don't actually know. Where are you? I know you're in here. I don't trust it. I'm like 90% sure I had a... Oh, there it is. Not really, now that I look at it. I'm gonna have to show you guys what I'm looking at on my end when I close stream, but there's a nostalgic kit bash that I made that I think would be cool to just have my colors. But, nah, not these arms. Maybe the 00 diver would look fine. I wonder. I'm gonna look for it. 00 diver. Not really. Close, but no cigar, I'm afraid. And that just looks terrible. Wait a minute. What if I... Oh, hang on. More inspiration. I need to cook for a second, because in previous Gundam Breaker games, there was a combo that I did that looked cool. And I think it might look cool again if I can pull it off. So default colors. I do like that we have the ability to equip 2 different arms. But sometimes I wish I could do the equip pair option that they have for the builder's parts, just so I can save some time when I want to equip 2 of the same arm. Because, yeah, this is cool. It's just I wish I could equip 2 of the same arm. Sometimes. Alright, let's see. We got this. Alright, so we got the body, we got the legs. Now I need to figure out the backpack. I should use the Perfect Strike Freedom because I love that backpack, but maybe not. I got plenty of other things I can look at and try to use. I don't want to use any SD parts though. Maybe not that. Perfect Gundam. Support gun barrel strike. I'm gonna be real, I don't really like how the gun barrel strike stuff looks. It's kind of clunky. I mean, most seed backpacks look clunky, but I have a love and an attachment for this backpack, but I don't feel like using it twice. I don't feel like using it twice. Should I, though? You know what? It's okay. Using it twice for 2 different builds isn't gonna hurt me too. Wait, no. Where's the Raven? Okay, there it is. Uranus armor and beam saber. Okay. I mean, it looks and fits thematically with what I'm gonna do anyway, so I feel like that'll be alright. I'll stay live for another 15 minutes and then I feel like I should try to get some sleep. But I just wanna... I don't know. I feel compelled to stay up though. My goodness. Who knows? Maybe one of these days, if I actually get popular for any reason, I'll do a 24-hour thing. Or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. No, I like the Sengoku Stray and how it looks, but I don't like the abilities on it. And I know that's the purpose of the builder's parts, to be able to put abilities that you like on your Gunpla, as well as make them look stylish. I just get so, like, into the idea of I can optimize a build. And I know that's not healthy. That's just how I think. Alright, let's see now. What will I equip? I don't know. Maybe... what's this? Hang on. A way for me to... no, I won't. Armir Lumiere for Fantauri. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's French. Let's see. That's the other thing I don't really like about Gundam Seed stuff, even though I think that they have some of the coolest mech designs in Gundam. They come up with all of these strange, like very obscure other cultural names to name stuff to try and sound cool. But it just ends up making me wonder why they do that. Let's see, Gunner Zaku. This is the Gaia Gundam. Comes equipped with an autocannon, beam assault cannons, and a Griffin 2 beam blade. Nah. I don't think so. This was one of my favorite things to use back in the day, because you have access to the Arondite,
You have access to Wings of Light Destiny. Oh, hello, welcome. We just doing some building. I did some introspection on
Oyasumi Punpun. It's been a good. Got rated. It's been a good stream. Wasn't at all expecting it.
What do we have here? Do I want to use this? Nah. No, I don't. I don't think so. I think what I want to use... I should just go with my heart. But my heart tells me to use Perfect Strike Freedom, and I know I'm going to use that for everything.
Little build challenge. Yeah, sure. Shoot.
Why not?
Because right now, all of my builds tend to be like really beam spammy.
I gotta see this. Hang on. I want to know what the build challenge is. Hit me. I'm gonna drink water. Right, hang on. There we go. Let's see what we get. I'm very interested to see.
Gundam Unpopular. Create a mobile suit out of the least popular parts in the in-game list.
And try to make it look good. And what are those parts?
Least popular parts in the in-game list.
Is there a way for me to like sort for that? Let's see. Let's see. There's new alphabetical rarity level by series. Invulnerability, near death, HP capacity, over time. Oh wait, no, these are all just abilities. I don't know. It's in the how it's called. Okay. In the room where you get the missions. Oh, okay. No. Discard changes? Yes. Okay. I'll go back to my baseline mobile suit. Okay. In the room where you get the missions. So... oh, it actually says it right there. Okay, cool. Let's see. Parts. Okay, I gotta pull up a notepad for this. I legit want to do this challenge. Actually, this sounds fun. Make a good looking suit with least popular pieces. All right. Now then, at the very bottom of the list. Oh wait, there's 6 pages. Hang on. How do I change? Oh, there we go. That's how you change page. Okay, what's at the very bottom? Hama Hama. All right. So for the head, we have Hama Hama. For the body, we have. All right. Let's see. Vignagina. All right. Let's see. Vigna. Gina.
You know what? That's okay. It wouldn't be a challenge if it wasn't at least somewhat ridiculous in some way. I'm all right with that. All right. Let's see. Oh wait, they're being specific about the they're being specific very much with the high grade and I got to go back real quick. Cuz they're being specific about master grade and high grade. Okay, so I have to use the high grade hama hama. And then the master grade Vignagina. All right. Now, for the right arm, I must use Vignagina. Master grade Vignagina. Okay. Let's see. For left arm, we must make oh, more Vignagina. People don't like the Vignagina, don't they? Alright. Next, we must look at the legs. Wow, people really don't like the Vignagina. Alright, let's see. Oh. Okay, so for this challenge, we're not carrying over the okay, so we're not caring about master grade or not. Fair enough. Only if it's SD. Fair enough. Alright, let's see. Holy crap, really? More Vignagina, okay. Okay, back Vignagina. Alright, now what's your weapon? Okay, the beam launcher from the Vignagina. Let's see. Beam launcher. So far, this is fairly easy to log because I can actually just keep hitting Control V on my notepad. All right. Least popular weapon is a master. No, I'm not at the bottom of the list yet. If it says Vignagina again, I'm going to be so sad. Of course. All right. So that. First challenge to build a Zaku prototype with it. Man, that was a glorious rust bucket. I feel like this is going to be a glorious rust bucket as well. Considering this whole thing is Vignagina. Well, at the very okay. Okay. So that was all the parts. So now I have to implement this somehow. All right. My wonderful, wonderful machine. I love how the only real, like, different piece is the Hama Hama head. All right, let's see. All right, come on. No, get over there. All right, where are you? Where's the Hama Hama head? Hamana, 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 Hamana. Oh boy, look at you. She's beautiful. Alright. Hama Hama. Now I must locate the Vignagina. Alright. Well, that doesn't look terrible. Yeah, probably. To be perfectly honest with you. Where are you? Oh yeah, I gotta go back a little more probably. Since I organized all of this by series. Just makes it easier for me to find stuff. Where are you? I should organize this. Oh, nope, nope. Passed it up. There we go. Alright. It's very Gundam CD. But we take this. We take this. Now question. Am I allowed to use builder's parts? Or am I just using it as it is? That's the real question there. Let's see. Nope, went too far. There's the Hama Hama. Now where is... I need to go into the F91 era. There we go. Oh, thank God. There we go. Now for the legs. More Vignagina. I just created how? Creative glue is flowing. Yeah. Agreed. I never would have thought to do a build challenge. Oh, you know, that's actually not terrible looking. The head looks a little weird, but I think I can do something with this. All right, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Bite, you old man. Come on. Where are you at? Do I not have Vigna? Oh, there it is. I thought I didn't have it for a sec, but alright. The specs on it is... right? It's actually not terrible. Like, this is actually not that bad. I was expecting way worse. Let's see now. Yeah. So we're gonna slap this bad boy on there. And now I need a couple of beam launchers. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Yeah, this is actually not as terrible as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to mix things up a little bit just because I feel like this is a bit interesting, but I feel like I need to make some kind of horrific abomination, so I'm going to go back through the list. I'm keeping the head, but what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go backwards back up. So for the next one, oh my God, maybe this was a mistake. But what I could do is like go all the way to the back of the list again. Oh, but then it's just going to end up being the Hama Hama and more Vignagina. You know what? I'll keep going back up until I hit something different. So that would mean that the first head
is that the head is going to be the Hama Hama, which means that this next arm is going to be the Gym 2. Let's see. Yeah. Gym 2. There we go. So, oh wait, no. It would be the body that's Gym 2. Hang on. I gotta change my notes. Gym 2. There we go. I am actually having having fun with this. All right, let's see. So, Zeta plus A1 test tape. Okay. Zeta plus A1 test type. A1 test type. There we go. Yeah, I'm the sort of person who likes doing like the stupid challenge runs for Dark Souls and Demon Souls, so I don't mind committing to like a really weird or strange bit. Shenlong Gundam. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This is gonna be weird looking, and I'm all for it. Let's see what abomination this makes. Alright, we already got a Gym 2s. And I feel like the semi-striker is gonna be too close. So we're gonna go with the Gundam Rose. Nope. Go back. Alright, let's see. Gundam Rose. There it is. Gundam Rose. Heck yeah. Alright, now what is support gun barrel strike? Alright. I can do that, I think. The support gun barrel strike. And I'll just... No, I'll switch the weapons too. I'm going to commit to the bit. It's a no Vignagina. Arm megaparticle cannon, but that would require me to do the bear guy. So, nope, that's also bear guy. Come on now. And then there is a parallel dimension where Gundam's piloting giant flesh humans. That sounds like a very terrifying version of Attack on Titan. That sounds like a... Oof. Well, people really don't like bazookas, do they? Or, like, arm weapon. You know what? Since it's mostly arm weapons, I'll just keep the Vignagina stuff. That's fine. But now we have ourselves some hilarity. Right. Gym 2. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where can I find the Gym 2? There's the Gym 3. Oh, there it is. Gym 2. Oh, yeah. This is what we're talking about. Alright, right arm. Zeta plus A1 test type. Oh boy, you're gonna look so magnificent when I'm done here. And then I'll make the adjustments later. Alright. Fair enough. I'm gonna just scoot back a little bit so I can see what I'm doing.
to slap the Shenlong Gundam arm. Where are you? There you are. Shenlong. This is weird already. I'm going to make the adjustments, but we're starting out great. Gundam Rose. So the Gundam's Rose sat on a pin, and the Gundam rose. Badum tish. I'm lame. One thing you're gonna learn about me if you stick around for these streams is that I have a lame sense of humor. All right, let's see. Oh boy, this is weird looking. I like it though. Just before we hit the SDs is where the gun barrel stuff is. So I need the support gun barrel strike. So that one. Oh, that's weird. Alright. I need to get a good look at this guy right now before I alter anything. What the crap is that? Look at him. He's beautiful. Oh, this is fun. Now I need to make it look good. He's nonsense. He's beautiful. Look at him. Who would think this is an ugly face? Let's see. We're gonna adjust. And no, too far. Alright, I'm gonna use the skirt armor as a benchmark, so yeah, kind of offset from the tip of the skirt armor and about like halfway down the leg. Make a weird gorilla. I'm down. All right, so that means the hands have to be past the knees. Let's go. Actually, hang on. Yes. There we go. Now then, time to give this arm the same treatment. You need to be big enough that you need to... Oh, no. I think we made it. I think it doesn't get that big. Unless... Hang on. Idea. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, my benchmark was the very tip of the leg armor, so there we go. I think I'm gonna scoot him in a little bit like that. There we go. And now I need to scoot the other side in. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Beautiful. He's beautiful. I love the fancy sword as well. That's fantastic. Let's see. Do I want to keep the torso squart or do I want to keep it... No. I need to remember that that's not how this works in this game. I'm so used to hitting circle instead of cross. Form, normal, scale. Beefy. There we go. And then I'm gonna scoot the arm down so that we keep the gorilla down to 150. That seems correct. I love this already. 150. Let's go.
I like how all the I just want to say also, I love how all the transparent parts are kind of off to the side, off to the left arm. That's interesting. Even on the gun on top, hang on. I love that. Heck yeah. Let's go. And since we're doing a hilarious gorilla mech, why don't we make them legs a bit shorter? Right? I need them to be shorter. There we go. And I think just to blend the torso out a bit better, I will actually like scale it back a little. There we go. And I'll make them a bit more squart so that the parts blend like this. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Alright. There we go. Clearly, I want this thing to walk, so yeah, normal, not fly. Now we need the Vignagina beam launcher. Now where is that going to be? Well, there's the Dovenwolf beam launcher. Gyaradoga. Yeah, he's not very slim, but I'll tell you what. If he chooses to punch, you're in trouble. Unfortunately, with this current weapon setup, there will be no punching. Unless... Alright, beam launcher. Vignagina. There we go. We're going to commit to the bit, so... I feel like we need 2 of them. Actually. Yes. He's very monkey, and I like it. Oh my goodness. I love how it looks when it's running around.
The gates are this way.
I love how he looks running around. I don't know why, but there's something kind of cute about it. Heck yeah. I'm enjoying this very much. Let's see. Now, where are you? I do believe he will have to be close combat at some description. But I think also... Oh, where are you? Yes, there it is. Yep, it sure is. Let's see. We're going to purchase
Thank you
this
very much.
because I need 2 beam cannons and 2 beam sabers. Ah, yes. I love how squart he is right now. Hang on. I need to stand next to another Gunpla. If you don't count the backpack, or the antennas, I love how squart he is. It's incredible. Assembly. He very is monkey. That was English. Let's see. Where is hyper mega launcher? Not that. Oh, nope, passed it up. There we go. Equip.
I do love. Oh wait, no. They're both master grades. And yet one is bigger than the other. Is that just because the hand, the arm that I've done this? I'm keeping it either way, but that's fantastic. He will look incredible with a paint job. Let's see, no, this is all Rasen Maru because I've been grinding, but we need the Vignagina blades. Beam sword. Beam saber. I wonder, where are you? There needs to be a... Something tells me I should have just organized this based on series, but no, here we go. There we go. And now I can track where that is based on where the right symbol is. So that means... Yes. Yes, indeed. And wait a minute, I didn't establish what shield he gets, right? I need to go back to the board. But I'm applying the changes because it's beautiful. I know I wasn't going to apply the same standards to the weapons, but I'm going to figure out the shield because I don't think I did. With this arm, I'm not sure if the sword does more damage than a good old fist. You think I should just go with the fist? And this will be the fisting build? Okay, let's see. And going by my own standards, I need to use the high new heavy weapon system Verka. Okay, fist it is. This will be the fist suit. I love it. Let's see. Go back to the close range weapons. I require fist. All right, where is fist? There we go. Now the big question is, are we doing martial arts or just melee? Because I feel like just melee. This isn't a very finessey kind of mobile suit. This is the I'm going to slam you into the floor mobile suit. So, we're just going to go with melee. I need to see this thing in action real quick. Hold up. Yes. I already like this. This literally does look like a big robot gorilla smashing you in the head. Wait, what were those kicks? What the heck? Excuse me? Alright. Ooh! Instantaneously, I like this. Instantaneously, I adore this
I adore this Gundam immediately. This is the I can do a power bomb. It's so good. Oh heck yeah. Okay. I need to keep building or I'm going to keep doing that. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. All right. I think I figured out that I love this. This has grown on me. I love it. It is. This is literally like I didn't know that the regular like melee fist could do that. So I confess I had a lot of fun doing that. So yes, this is very fun for me. I might unironically use fist for other mobile suits that isn't the martial arts form. Let's see. We're going to equip and we're going to adjust. I feel like this needs to go on the backpack though. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll scale it down a bit just so it doesn't obstruct the great justice that we will be inflicting with this machine. All right. Dang, I'm yawning a lot right now. Okay. Now for builder's parts. I do feel like I need to accentuate the absolute monkey energy that's going on here. To that end, I think... I don't know what Skullhead does. And I have never used this builder's part. So, I do believe I'm going to stick this on the knees. Yes, I do believe these are going on the knees. Oh, no, where do you think you're going, boy? There you go. Equip pair. There we go. Now we're going to adjust. And so I can see what I'm doing. Yes. I think, no, that's not quite right yet. There we go. Now we're looking good. Now I just need to scooch them back. Them skull head back. And I need to, no, not that one. Nope, I keep selecting the incorrect, no. Aw. Darn it. Oh well, this is fine. That's fine. Okay. Now then, I need to make the other shoulder big. To do that, I feel it is only appropriate that we equip... Oh, where is it? I wonder. What must I equip here? I thought I saw... Not that one. Not the rocket anchor, but... Not the plasma cannon. But... Actually, you know, I'll go for asymmetry. because I feel like asymmetry looks cool. So we're going to put this large manipulator on this arm. Make it big. Not that big. Let me just make it into a good old big hidden fist. And we scooch it in. Move it down a little so it doesn't clip onto the shoulder armor. There we go. Now he's got a big old hidden fist alongside his other big old hidden fist. Unironically, the asymmetry looks pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Alright. Now, breaker drill. Do I want to stick a giant drill on the shoulder? Yes, I do. But I want to adjust it, because I feel like it would look cooler pointing outward. I like that, though. Welcome to the chat, and you should make a melee Zaku. That would be pretty dope. Alright. We now have a drill pointing straight out from the shoulder. And I enjoy it. Alright. So this is the hidden fist arm. Now I feel like I should make the face look a little bit more vicious. Let's see, where are those Knight Gundam visors? Huh. If you did make a melee Zaku, what would you make? Ketsu? What would you make? Let's see. Where are the Knight Gundam stuff? Aha! I found them. Because I think it'd be a cool idea to do this. I am going to scooch this bad boy down. And then... Actually, one sec. I think... Yes. We are now cooking. I've somehow made a lovely, lovely souffle with what I'm cooking in this kitchen. If you do a melee Zaku, you know what'd look cool is the Ifrit custom legs on something. If you wanted to keep it thematic. And then like use Gunner Zaku stuff. I feel like that would look cool. But either way, I have put a Knight visor on here. Because I think that looks menacing. To see a mono eye poking out of like a Knight visor. Alright. There we go. I feel like I need to do something to this arm. They kind of do have a gladiator kind of look, don't they? Something to think about. But anyway, what do I think I just go for aesthetics now, really. Yes, aesthetics time. 'Cause I think it'd be cool. Also, I'm sorry if y'all are listening to the same in-game backtrack. If I knew how to set up music, I would be listening to something else. I kind of wish they didn't get rid of the classic Gundam soundtracks. I think that would be nice to listen to when you're building. But
Oh well. Let's see. This is a round vernier. Nope. I can't. Beam Saber Oscillation. I don't know what that means. So I'm just going to ignore it for now, and we're going to use... I feel like I should do something to this arm. Brim. Good lord. Oh. Actually... yeah. That would be pretty neat. I wish they would have done it like as it is in the game itself, but no. I don't think that's weird at all. The Dom head kind of makes it look... You know what the Dom head always made me think of? Is that it always made me think of like... It always made me think of like a hooded Zaku. So I get it. That's just how I think of it though. It's like if you had like a rogue hood on a Zaku. But you couldn't see like the rest of the face. And actually, my favorite Mono-Eye head isn't even a Zaku. My favorite Mono-Eye head, weirdly enough, comes from the Zagok. Am I saying that right? Zagok? I don't know. The amphibious looking one with the two claw hands. But maybe that's just because I have a little bit of an older taste in mobile suit design. Oh, neat. I'm glad I said it right then. Thank you. Let's see. I've already made a mistake. Darn it. So I want it to line up better with the arm. But, oh well. The paint will make it look okay. There we go. I think that looks interesting. Yeah. You would need to have a lot of front armor. I think that'd be dope. One that I'm kind of sad that they never really explored more is the idea of the Zaku flipper. Like just a scouting Zaku or an Ewak. That would be pretty cool. Let's see. Yes. But I'm gonna make it a bit smaller, a bit bigger. I love that this is slowly turning into an almost Voltron adjacent monstrosity. Let's see. What do we have here? It's very interesting to look at right now. But I only have one more builder's part to use. And I feel that it is only appropriate to ask, Holiepa, what would you like me to put on the as the last builder's part?
This one's all you. Because right now we have a drill, we have a big arm, we have what appears to be a Baku head. Couple of skulls on the legs and a night visor. Or alternatively, feel free to change one thing. And by one thing, I mean like one of the builder's parts, if one of them is kind of dumb looking. And just so you get a better sense of what we're working with here, I'm going to slowly rotate him. So far, it actually looks kind of cool. The big gorilla mech with 2 beam cannons. Create a thematic mobile suit for every fighting style in the game. That would be a cool one that I could explore in a future stream. I'd be down to try that out. But yeah, what do you think? What would you like for your last builder's part, since you were the one who gave me this challenge? So far, this is what we're... The only thing I don't like is the drill. Okay. We shall remove the drill. And what would you replace it with? So was the change just to remove the drill, or did you want to slap a different part on there? Because if it's no drill, maybe we could do like shoulder armor? I don't know. Dealer's choice. Let's see. Oh no, I was doing it in honor of the fact that you gave me the challenge to do so. I do not mind at all. The whole thing is just fun for me anyway, so. Let's see. In that case, I think I could do like shoulder armor. I think shoulder armor would look cool, actually. Is that Zaku tank shoulder shield that I had? Is it that one? Yeah. Let's see. Heck yeah. Now just so I can see what I'm doing. Position. And all right. That's pretty all right. I feel like I can do better. I think I will. So instead of that one, where is the... Not the regular Zaku, but the Aibo armor. Let's see. There we go. Yes. There we are. Yeah. I think after I paint this guy, I'm probably gonna end stream because I gotta get some sleep. But you have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining. This is fun. I'm definitely posting a picture of this bad boy when I call it. Yeah, you have a great day. Thanks for following. and coming on this amazing adventure of building this. And for the last thing, I don't know what I want to put on here. You know what? Oh, I will. Trust me, I'm kind of stubborn. I'll probably upgrade it, and I'll probably try and take it into a match. That seems like it'd be funny. Many more. Got sidetracked into making a 00 version of Epion. That sounds dope, actually. That sounds really cool. Actually, where's the unicorn horn? Because I think what I could do... Oh, where is it? I need the unicorn horn. It's got to be with the SD parts, right? I'm not seeing it. That makes me sad. I thought I had something there. Maybe I'm just getting tired and I don't. Oh, there it is. Night horn. Middle body 1. There we go. I love this gorilla megazord looking thing. It's amazing. Adjust. Shouldn't be that big, but I definitely do think it'd be cool to have that. Oh yeah. Nah, that's too dumb even for me. What should I do? Mana for bit. Nah. The mana for bit seems kind of dumb. Maybe I'll try and tie it together a bit more cohesively and call that good. I do have to ask, Ketsu, how did you make a, like, what does it look like specifically? So now I'm curious. Like, how does one 00 and Epion? Because that does legit sound really cool. Alright, let's see. I'm going to paint it and save it, and then I think I'm going to end stream. I'm getting kind of tired. Apply changes. Paint. Wow. That was a big yawn. Okay. Let's see. Now, if this is going to be a big metal gorilla, I feel like we need to go kind of dark. 00 Gundam Exia and the Age 2 Magnum. That sounds dope. That sounds really, really cool. Good on ya. And maybe Susanoo. Alright. I can see that. That sounds like it'd be a neat combo. Really dark. Yes, that. And
kind of light color do I do? Magenta.
That's a Scream's robot gorilla. Really bright magenta lights.
There we go. Love it. And now the decaling. I'm gonna airbrush it. I feel like I should do like an orangish. There we go. Airbrush density. Like that. Go high on the granular. Chip it, but not too much. There we go. Just to get an accent. Okay, charcoal. There we go. That looks good. Dirty. Scratched up. Battle damaged. I like it. I like it a lot.
This thing's an abomination and I love it. I also heard the last guy mentioning it being a rust bucket, so I felt like it was only appropriate to make this one look kind of like a rust bucket.
There we go. Maybe for the shield, I must do the same. Oh, jeez. I forgot I still had everything. There we go. I no longer have everything equipped. There we go. Now I'm just making mouth noises.
That's a sign I should go to bed.
But after I finish painting this.
But yeah, to conclude my yapping, other than all of the amazing people that I've met tonight, including Ketsu and the court and the Hopi and the Raiders that came earlier. This was just meant to be a yap about Oyasumi Punpun. And I grind out some Gunpla. But this has been a really fun streaming sesh. It's not often I actually get people joining me, so this was fun.
Really fun. There we go. I just need to remember what I did to the other one. Not too chipped up. Charcoal. There we go. I have no idea what to call this thing. But I'm definitely saving it. Let's see. You know what? I'll put him right here. And we're going to call him Monkey. There we go. Yes, indeed. This is Monkey.
This is probably the most gorilla looking thing.
And I adore it.
But to show you, Ketsu, what I also use, this is my main grinding mobile suit. I didn't try very hard when I built it. I just wanted stuff that looked cool. Well, that's not true. I tried a little hard for this. It's mostly a Calibarn, just with Daryl Balda arms, some builder's parts, and a perfect strike backpack. GN Sword 3. And a Knight Gundam sword. It's pretty cool. I tried making myself. He's still a work in progress, but He exists. And also, I just really love how the wrench mace looks, so... Yeah. The bite bot is a work in progress. We made Monkey as part of a challenge from the last viewer that just left for work. And I have a blank slate. He just sort of exists as a... I'm starting to build something, and eventually he will become something else. Oz 27 MSX Einer. That sounds dope. I'm saying everything sounds dope, but most things involving this game are cool as hell. I'm gonna guess that that's a tall geese of some kind. Yeah, if you wanted to use what I did for a blank slate, I literally just made a 00 suit that just has nothing on it. It's the 00 arms, 00 diver body, Dynamis head with the... It's a trail Gundam that uses funnels. Oh. Oh, trial Gundam that uses funnels. Gotcha. Alrighty. Yeah, this is my blank slate if you wanna use it. It's literally like the most generic looking thing I could make. All this talk of Zaku's though makes me want to make one. But that will have to be for another time, because I think I'm probably gonna head off now. Because I not only have to prepare for my scheduled stream at 10 o'clock. Gotcha. Grandpa Gundam's a good choice too. I think that's a good choice. Something that you can just build around and off of. I chose this because, I don't know. It looks about as generic as I could think of a Gundam looking, other than the actual RX 78. But yeah. This has been real fun, guys. This has been quite nice. Think I'm gonna head off because I should get some sleep. My actual scheduled stream is gonna happen at like 10 a.m. And I need to figure out what kind of terrible fanfic or terrible read that I can do before it happens. I might do Tails Gets Trolled, but I don't know. We are subject to change. So, all I'm going to say is thank you all for joining. Thank you all for having me as a part of your evening. I might be tempted. Although, the show that I do on Mondays is something I like to call Bad Bites. And it's usually really bad fan fiction or really trashy creepypasta. Just really bad stories. Because I love sifting through the garbage of the internet. So if you have a suggestion on that, that'd be cool. Yeah. It's just garbage and trash that I like to find, because when I'm not doing Gundam, I am a purveyor of the terrible. So I do think it would be funny to find something like tangentially Gundam related that would be trashy to read. But yeah.
that's going to be it for me tonight. But if you want to send me DMs or whatever, you can hit me up on my X. Use the same name, pretty much. And yeah, this has been Bite the Robot. Thank you for joining me on this the Bite the Robot show. And I will see you all in the next one. And by that I mean in like another 7 hours, but 7 or 8 hours. You know what I mean. Peace out.